All right. I'm Joe XO. I like Magic the Gathering and coffee. I like Seth Godin and Malcolm Gladwell. I like Banjo Kazooie and Soul Reaver. I, yeah, probably should have made a YouTube channel 20 years ago. And who knows? Probably not a thing. I think, I don't know. YouTube's old. Uh, I'm older. I'm 36, and I told myself before the end of the year I'd start this channel. I am in my laundry room because I don't know where to set up, and I know I'm going to screw something up if I haven't already. So here I am, home from pre release for Magic the Gathering Foundations. There's been a number of life events that made me want to do this today. I think I postponed it till almost 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm just nervous, but there's no reason not to do this. Um, some cool stuff. I bought, played in the pre release. Well, that'll be exciting. Played in the pre release, did not do super duper well. I had a really good draft with Bloomborough and a decent one with Duskmorn. I think everybody was just all over the place with Foundations and not the best showing for me, but I also bought a, there we go, I'm gonna get better at this eventually. Play booster box, and I opened that, and I opened most of a collector booster box. I think I'll open a few of these on camera for another video. In the meantime, they gave out some really cool stuff. I thought I'd just show off. So there's a, how do we? Yeah, I mean, we'll figure this out eventually together. Solemn Simulacrum, Sad Robot. Thought this was probably one of the best arts I've seen of this. It just looks really solemn and robotic, and I don't know, the flavor text on all these cards is cool. The Soul Ring they gave out is a really sick Soul Ring, and I thought that if I was going to do a YouTube video, I see people do this all the time. I'm not big on Arena, so if you're watching my first YouTube video on this channel, there you go. If you're the first person to watch the first video and you're an Arena person, rock on. Yeah, I don't know. Foundations was really cool. I just really wanted to talk about this. This guy I met tonight, he put this in his deck, and by our third matchup, he just was like, "Man, I'm cutting this." But this was like the biggest flavor win. It's called Fishing Pole, and I don't think I've seen like a card that like mechanically made more sense. And I know it's gonna be blurry, but they also worked around like some really infinite combo-y things, probably by saying the equipped creature has one tap, and then you tap this, so you can't just like, tap, untap, untap. It's both things tap. Totally not doing that justice without top down, but Fishing Pole was the flavor win for most of the room. Really cool art that I opened in this collector boosters was Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Definitely going to end up in like Edgar Markov or something. I play a lot of mono black. I'll get into the name of the channel eventually. Yeah, Dark Ritual. This is a deck that I've been putting off building for a while in Commander, but Lathril is, you can't, this isn't going to do it justice, but I don't know what they called that. The foiling for this set is different, cool. It's got all the mana symbols. There you can kind of see the swamp. Yeah, anyway, really, really, really cool foiling. And, not all of them have been wins when they do these like separate extra foiling. I think this is going to be the jam for a lot of people who want to run commanders out of Foundations. Yeah. And then two things I've been wanting to build are some standard decks and this, I mean, Burn. Everybody's on the Bolt Wave. And I was starting to build a Rite of the Moth deck from Duskmorn, and yeah, I don't know, this just looks like a better version of that. So I'm gonna see what janky things I can do. I have this commander mindset, and I'm just getting over that. Like, standard, I don't need to worry about like color identity. And if I have the mana to cast it, I can get these big green dinosaur things, throw them in the graveyard, and then zombify Right of the Moth, just bring them back. I'm sure the mana base for that would be doable, but late game, who knows? I don't know. If you didn't know I was nerdy about Magic the Gathering, well, now you do. I have been interested in Magic the Gathering almost my entire life. I am older than the game. Magic 30 just happened. I'm 36, so I think I thought Wizards and Dinosaurs were really cool when I was like 5 or so. But yeah, I'll tell the whole story on that a different time. I really just wanted to start this channel and have any content, and camera eventually. That's another thing. I mean, I've been a filmmaker, a public speaker, a poet. I've run a bar program for more than one restaurant. I've done marketing. I've got life stories and opinions, and my goal is to keep this centered around what I'm interested in, and what's going on with that out in pop culture today. So this is going to be the first steps, and I decided to, if Magic was going to speak to me like that, then this was going to be where I started the channel. And 5-10 years from now, I'm going to look at this and laugh. I'm going to think, man, my beard was a lot darker when this video happened, because before this got cut down, it was a lot more gray. But I'm getting old, and if I don't do this now, I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to do it now. And I hope you're along for the ride. And if this is the foundation, let's see where we go from there. Peace out.